Tang Su, everyone. This is Master Matt, and I just got finished teaching these Saturday classes. I am in the car right now, but rest assured, I'm keeping my eyes on the road, and I'm trying something out a little different. I know some comedians and some other folks I frequent online, they do something called a traffic cam. So while I probably won't be sitting in traffic during this video, I'm going to call it the first episode of DFK Traffic Cam. Just giving you some quick thoughts on the classes we just had, maybe a little inside the mind of the instructor. Why did we focus on what we focused on today? So you know why we do what we do in karate class. This week we were working on stances. So if you were in the teen and adult or the kids open class, we spent a lot of time talking about horse stance, fighting stance, front stance, and we even did not a new stance, but it's a stance we don't really do outside of forms called crane stance. The Korean for that is Hakdari Shyogi Jase. So why do we focus on stances? And I'm just gonna say, part of grading your forms, especially for the black belt testing, is do you have great stances? And really the difference between a white belt and someone who's a black belt, it's the stances. There's a lot of different details that go into that, but really stances is what is going to, or stances are what will differentiate you and get you those points. They're easy points, but you've got to be disciplined. It's very easy in a front stance to let your back knee kind of drop out or not be as low in your fighting stance as you need to be. These are things that you've got to have a lot of discipline on, and you've just got to practice them over and over again. I've been saying a few times that there's just no substitute for physical repetition, and it's true. I mean, I can show you stances in the book as many times as I want to, but look, guess what? When you're doing a form, when you're up there, everyone's looking at you, the book is not going to help you. You're going to have to rely on muscle memory to calm your nerves. So stances, very important. Yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty much all I wanted to say about stances. The other things that come to mind are your conditioning. So, you know, stances require you to have bent knees. Oh my goodness, I might be in some traffic here. Something's going on 202, and I think I'm not going to find out what's going on. So here are the perils of doing an actual traffic cam type of broadcast. Yeah, I'm going to go through Westchester for this. Anyway, what was I talking about? Conditioning. So conditioning. This is getting your muscles, getting your body ready for some sort of extreme use. And extreme is relative. So having your knees bent for an entire class, for example, for a horse stance, or keeping your back knee bent, that might sound difficult at first for a long period of time, but the more you do it, the more endurance you'll build up. So you always got to keep that in mind. We can also talk about good manners and good respect. That's the life lesson this month. This is something that it's not just to be practiced at karate. I mean, good respect at karate is sort of built in, right? All of the bowing we do, we bow when we enter the dojon. That's showing respect to the flags. It's also showing respect to the dojon. This is where you practice karate, so you want to treat it with respect. Showing respect to the instructors, there's a lot of bowing, but honestly, as an instructor, I would rather you focus, have your eyes up front all the time. That's also respectful of your fellow classmates, because my technique personally, when I see students that are wandering, their eyes are wandering around, they're not really paying attention, sometimes it's good to like have dead air, like you're on the radio. Sometimes dead air, you might stop and think, well, what's going on? Why aren't they talking? I do that sort of same technique. I'll see someone goofing off and I'll just stop and stare at them. And eventually they realize, oh wait, this background noise, which is the instructor, is not going on anymore. What's going on? It kind of breaks them out of whatever they were distracted by. So focusing is also very respectful of your classmates. So make sure you remember that, work on that. It'll help you outside of karate class too. I'm really going to give you an anecdote here. you don't know, I work as a software developer, and currently the job that I am working in is a shared services type of organization. We provide services to the other software developers at my job that help them be more efficient. So sometimes we're in a support role, and I continually get surprised by folks who don't have good respect, or they can't focus on a certain document I might give them that says, well, here's exactly what you're looking for. I continually see a lot of, I just want my hand held, which this may not sound related to good respect, but to me it's respectful if you've at least tried to solve your own problem. So respect is big. It permeates so much of your life that I really recommend focusing on this life lesson this month. So I'm going to wrap it up. A couple things I wanted to throw out there. We have our 48-hour Super Bowl 52 type of sale going on right now. So make sure you head out to our Instagram page at David Fuller Karate. We're also announcing this stuff out on Twitter at DFuller Karate. The blog, which is bit.do/DFK blog, DFK all caps. The blog is just capital B. We got some info there on that sale. We've also got summer camp. Summer camp, it's February, but we're thinking about summer, and summer camp is coming up. We have registration, I believe, open right now to current students, but that's about to change. It's about to change quick. So if you are a big fan of our summer camp, which is pretty awesome, you should get on it right now, because once it gets opened up to the public, there's limited spots, and they're going to go quick. So I'm going to wrap this up. Thanks for watching the first ever DFK Traffic Cam. I can't believe we had traffic. Maybe that's an omen that I shouldn't do this while driving. Maybe it generated traffic. Who knows? But anyway, thanks for watching. Make sure to follow all of our channels online. And Tang Su!